let all cats old enough to catch their own prey gather here beneath the high rock for a clan meeting.
Miouooo, I'm Simon.
And I'm Evelyn. And today we're going to be discussing Outcast, chapters 28 and 29.
Yeah, the end of the book. If you don't want to know what happens, you'd better tune out, because spoilers are fun. It's our spoiler policy.
Yes.
I don't think I have any follow-up.
I certainly don't.
We could talk about the thing that I just posted in the Discord, but that's okay.
Wait a moment. I want to see this. Oh no.
It really is like the same, isn't it?
How terrible. Why is it? Yeah, wow. It's like the same. Wow. It's very geometrical.
Yeah. So in case we do put this in, I recently realized that the crying Aya Asagiri Wojak meme has the same nose, mouth, and chin structure as the man with the cat from the short story The Cat. That's going to be the YouTube image for this episode.
Oh no.
Like a side-by-side comparison.
Very well.
So for fandom news, we looked on the website and we found this quiz, round 2. How well do you know the broken code?
So we're gonna take it even though neither of us have read this.
Yeah.
Okay, question 1. What taunt from Turtlepaw and Kitepaw finally made Rootpaw's resolve break and cause him to attack them?
They mocked him about seeing dead cats like his father. They mocked him for looking so much like his weird father. They accused him of being scared. They called him weird like his father and said he'll never be a real warrior. Or they said Tree will never be a real clan cat and neither would he. Are we doing the same or are we doing different ones?
Yeah, this is the same. Wait,
I mean, what should we do? Should we do it separately?
Okay, we can both answer what we think.
Okay. I think they accused him of being scared.
I think they said Tree will never be a real clan cat and neither would he.
Okay.
Okay, next. So you don't get to see your results yet.
I guess not.
Next question. What made Shadowsight realize that his visions hadn't come from StarClan after all?
He went to the moon pool to beg for clear instructions and didn't feel their presence. After questioning from Puddleshine, he realized that none of his visions had ever brought him to StarClan territory. He sensed a malevolent presence at the moon pool. Was it Breezepelt?
Was it Breezepelt attacking Poppy Frost?
All of the above? Or the first and second answer?
I'm going with that one.
I was going to do that, so I'm going to do something else.
Okay.
I guess I'll do he sensed a malevolent presence at the moon pool.
Are you trying to lose? I mean, maybe it's right. I don't know.
I don't know. I have no idea at all.
Yeah. Okay, what made Leafstar finally decide to stand against the imposter?
Tree and Rootspring's ceremony at the moon pool revealed the hint of Bramblestar's ghost, convincing her that the imposter wasn't the real Bramblestar. What even? The imposter gave her orders in her own camp to join his fight against ShadowClan, finally convincing her that he had to be stopped. Wait, oh, Leafstar's SkyClan leader, I guess. Okay. Rootspring showed her the spirits of the cats who had died since StarClan was cut off, proving that the imposter was lying about StarClan still being in contact. She learned that he had tried to kill Shadowsight and decided that, imposter or not, a cat who had tried to murder a medicine cat could not be allowed to remain leader. Or, she heard Shadowsight's account of freeing Bramblestar's spirit from the den in the dark forest and believed him.
I'm gonna go with A. Tree and root spring ceremony at the moon pool revealed a hint of Bramblestar's ghost, convincing her that the imposter wasn't the real Bramblestar.
Good choice. These are all like so specific, and there's 5 of them. Like this is hard.
Yeah. I mean, we just haven't read this.
Yeah. I'm gonna do the thing about Root Spring showing her the spirits of the cats who had died.
That's a good one. How did the clan patrol convince the sisters to help them?
Who are the sisters? Which clan?
All
the clans?
All the clans, I guess.
A. Root Spring reminded them of the pain they had caused Tree and suggested helping the clans as a way to make amends. Needleclaw convinced them that this was their chance to prove to the clans that were cats worth listening to, and they know more about spirits. Moonlight's spirit appeared and convinced them that their own spirits might be in danger if the clan spirits were. Bristlefrost reminded them of the debt they owed Squirrelflight after all she had done to defend them. Or E, they told them that the clans were willing to share prey for a half moon if the sisters helped them.
Okay, I think I'm gonna go with D. Bristlefrost reminded them of the debt they owed Squirrelflight.
I'm gonna go with E about the prey.
Okay. How were Tigerstar and Dovewing planning to protect Shadowsight after he set Ashfur free?
Why would he do that? Oh my god. What's wrong with you, Shadowsight? A. They wanted him to hide in the nearby two-leg place until the whole thing blew over. They wanted him to seek sanctuary with the sisters. They planned to have his sisters take him to the city to hide with the guardian cats.
What is that?
What is that? Of Ga'Hoole?
The Guardian of Ga'Hoole.
They planned to have Tawny Pelt take him to the mountains to hide with the tribe? Or they wanted him to hide at the horse place with Smokey and Daisy?
Why is Daisy hiding?
Yeah, why did Daisy go back there?
Maybe she's not. Maybe it's like half clan and like not clan cats being discriminated against.
Wow.
These options
That's
are
crazy.
really.
I'm gonna go with B, seeking sanctuary with the sisters.
Okay. I think I'll go with C, the city with the guardian cats.
Okay.
And the last question.
Yeah.
Which of these things did Bristlefrost not do during A Light in the Mist?
She convinced Dark Forest cats to side with the clans. She used her weight to bring a dead tree crashing down to use as a bridge. She charged a mob of Dark Forest cats single pod to save Root Spring. She saved Rose Petal from falling into the dark water during the battle. Or she gave up her existence to save the clans from Ashfur.
Wait.
So she did 4 of those things? Or wait, I don't know.
Yeah.
Bristlefrost is.
I guess. She did 4 of them.
Oh yeah,
So-
yeah, wow.
Mm.
This is all a lot. I can't believe she did 4 of these things.
Yeah, geez. What a hero.
I feel like she gave up her existence is maybe what happened.
I don't know. I mean, any of these could be it.
I am gonna go with A. She did not convince Dark Forest cats to side with the clans.
Okay.
That definitely could be wrong, but it also says one of the answers is that she charged a mob of Dark Forest cats. So
I think I'll go with she used her weight to bring a dead tree crashing down to use as a bridge.
that's
Because-
probably a good choice.
I mean, it sounds like a totally reasonable thing to do, but maybe someone else did that or something.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not expecting it to be right, though. Okay. 0 out of 6! Frog Dog. Try again once you reread the series. You
I
have,
also got 0.
you have some cats.
What are the chances that we both got 0 right?
Oh my goodness. We did terrible. Oh.
Uh,
I think that's a pretty low probability statistically.
yeah.
You want to see the answers?
Sure.
Okay.
So question 1, they mocked him about seeing dead cats like his father.
Okay. Question 2, all of the above,
Oh,
which
okay.
was for what made Shadow State realize that his visions hadn't come from Star Planet after all. Question 3, the imposter gave her orders in her own camp to join his fight against Shadow Clan, finally convincing her that he had to be stopped. Question 4, Moonlight Spirit appeared and convinced them that their own spirits might be in danger if the clan spirits were. Number 5, they planned to have Tawny Pelt take him to the mountains to hide with the tribe. What?
Oh god.
That's weird.
That far away?
Huh. And number 6, she saved Rose Petal from falling into the dark water during the battle. She did
Or
not.
she didn't,
She
yeah.
failed to.
Okay. Well,
Wow. I can't believe we didn't get a single answer right between us.
yeah. There were 6 questions and 5 answers for each.
It would have been better if we hadn't read the questions at all. Just chose
Honestly,
randomly.
yeah. Also, I have a complaint about the UI here. The only way to scroll to see the rest of the answers is by clicking and dragging.
I noticed that, but I figured it out.
Oh my god. Well, that was fun.
Yeah, I feel like it's good podcasting material to get none of the answers right.
I agree. Alright, let's do the quote of the week.
Read it.
The expression on Shattered Ice's face hardened. What sort of consequences, dung face? He demanded. There, Shattered Ice had finally reacted, throwing one of the worst insults Thunder knew. From Thunder Rising, Chapter 4.
Dung face.
I don't think it's one of the worst insults I know.
Oh, you are not a cat.
No.
What
It's
did
not
he...
even personal. It's like, I feel like the worst insults are personal.
Right, like that's just calling someone a rude name.
Yeah.
Like it's worse to like make fun of someone because their father can see dead cats or something.
That is worse, yeah. It's like totally way worse. That's like bullying.
Yeah.
This is just like name calling.
It's just Shattered Ice being rude.
Yeah. I don't even remember who he's being rude to. It could be somebody like Clear Sky, in which case, yeah.
Deserved. Okay, we're ready for chapter 28, the penultimate chapter.
The battle party scout around the enemy's home, and the apprentices go in through the back door and scare them out. Then they all have a big battle. Lion Pod's blood is up? Yuck. Should we look at the wiki summary?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay, it's Lion Paw's point of view.
Brumberclaw divides the cats up into 2 even groups.
They decide to flush the intruders out of their camp. Lionpaw, Hollypaw, Breezepaw, and Pebble are chosen to do so.
He finds a gap leading down into the camp. Pebble leads the way down, being the most experienced climber. The others follow one at a time, copying what Pebble did.
After they are all in, Lionpaw quickly checks the camp. He makes sure to tell them not to go near the nursery.
The apprentices and 2B run out of their hiding place, screeching loudly. The cats blunder around and escape through the entrance. Fighting immediately starts up outside.
I love the description of that. Linepaw joins the fighting outside, pulling Flick off of Screech. He hears a voice in his ear telling him what to do.
Then battles a black and white she-cat who almost had Gray beaten. She-cat pins him down, but he tricks her into thinking he is defeated and then throws her to the ground. Hollypaw and Breezepaw arrive to help him, driving the she-cat off.
Linepaw continues to fight his heart out until Brambleclaw stops him. Linepaw refuses to at first, until he realizes that they have won.
A wounded Stripes comes back out. He admits defeat and tells them the intruders will respect the borders if they left their queens and kits alone. Rag agrees willingly.
Hollypaw begins to worry about Linepaw, as he was covered in blood. Linepaw knows that he won the battle, and that he would fight it all over again in a heartbeat.
Okay.
So where we left off, they were leaving to go fight the intruders. And now they're outside. And they're like walking there and stuff.
And if their enemies had become his enemies because the intruders had shown that they had no code of honor. They couldn't admit the justice of dividing the mountains into separate territories. What did we have to say about that?
I don't know. I did this like 2 weeks ago. I have no idea what I had to say about that.
Okay, maybe I highlighted it then, and I don't know.
I don't
either.
know. I feel like I might have.
Okay, well, what would you say about
He
it?
thought that. So the tribe's enemies are now his enemies. Because the intruders had shown that they had no code of honor. So I guess they take offense to that. And the intruders couldn't admit the justice of dividing the mountain into separate territories. I mean, I guess it's justice. It's more like a practicality thing.
Yeah. I mean, you could just all get along.
Yeah, like who has, like, why do people have conflict like this all the time? Like, I barely ever have conflict like this in my life. I get along with people.
You don't
And
just,
they get along with me.
What if they steal your food, though?
Yeah, but that doesn't happen often. I guess that's my privilege talking.
Mm.
I'm not a cat in the wild.
Yeah, huh. I mean, on the mountain, there's not much to eat up there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, then we have Crowfeather being a bad father.
Yeah. Breezepaw was padding just behind Crowfeather, yet his father didn't offer him any encouragement. Lionpaw felt a pang of sympathy. Maybe Breezepaw wouldn't be such an annoying furball if he had Brambleclaw for a father instead of Crowfeather. And this comes right after Brambleclaw was like giving him and Hollypaw advice and encouragement.
Yep.
I feel like we've had a line very similar to that earlier in the book.
Yeah, we've definitely talked about it.
Yeah. Well, do you have anything more to say on the matter?
Annoying furball.
I usually think of furball as a positive attribute.
Yeah, I feel like they're becoming endeared to Breezepaw.
Maybe so, yeah. At least for now.
Not in the later, not when he tries to kill Poppy Frost.
Yeah, it's just no coming back from that.
Yeah.
Death penalty.
No. But yeah, so it's a full moon. And they're like,
right.
oh, it's kind of bad to have a battle on the full moon.
Mm-hmm.
A cloud is over there below the moon.
But then, a moment later, it drifted away, and it says, sometimes a cloud is just a cloud. Yeah, for sure. Imagine just if every time the sun goes behind a cloud, you think something bad's gonna happen. It happens way too often.
Yeah, it happens almost every day.
Mm-hmm. And the sun goes out every day. That seems pretty bad.
Yeah, I guess they're just used to it.
But yeah, it also goes behind a cloud like all the time too.
Well,
More often even.
More often than not, you mean?
More often than the sun going out. Like that happens once a day.
Oh,
But
but
on average, the sun goes behind the clouds like many times a day.
oh yeah. Really negative omens all over the place.
Hmm.
Oh, I think the Wiki Summary did a pretty good job of what actually happened in the chapter, but
Yeah, we didn't make too many notes here for the battle. They like go in and they live in like this narrow cleft in the rocks, and then I guess their two bees go in the back way because they're smaller. They can like go down there and then
yeah.
flush them out into the trap.
Pebble is in charge of that because she knows rocks.
Mm. I know a thing or two about rocks, Pebble says, and that's a rock.
Well, Pebble didn't quite say that. She said, I know rocks.
Yeah, I might be able to help. So yeah, they like do that. They go down there.
Yeah, worked great. Suddenly, these cats have like a bunch of yowling, screaming other cats in their home.
That's pretty scary, yeah.
Oh god, imagine that. Really terrifying.
Hmm.
And there's like kits.
Yeah, just like in a clan, there's all sorts of young and old and infirm cats.
They all run away.
Before that, though, when they're talking about scaling down into where they live, Pebble explains, you need to make sure your paw hold is safe before you move. It's easy as eating prey.
Sounds a little more difficult than eating prey to me, actually.
Um, yeah, if I was a cat, I think that would be a lot more difficult to scale down this rock slope. But as a human, like I
Maybe
am a lot, it's probably not a very big drop for me. And I'm not in the habit of like eating bones.
crunch, crunch. Might not be able to fit though.
Yeah, I might be way too big. But like in general.
Yeah. I mean, really, like, and some of prey with feathers and stuff, like, that would be a difficult task.
I did make like just a note in this part of the book. It just doesn't have the tone of the end of the book. It doesn't feel like the book's about to end.
Yeah. Even,
They're just like talking about whatever. Just like having normal, boring dialogue. It's
yeah.
like this is the climax of the book.
Such a weirdly paced book. Like, we spend so much of the book not even in the mountains.
Oh yeah.
Then the battle isn't till the second to last chapter. Right? No, it's not till the last chapter? No, it is till the second to last chapter. It's this chapter. And then the last
Mm.
chapter, like, just ends. They don't even go
Yeah.
back.
And they don't even like have the conversation about the prophecy.
They just leave it up to your imagination? Come on, like, I
Yeah.
don't know, huh?
Seriously, like what happens here? Why is this book a book?
Yeah.
Anyways, they get down there, and the intruder's scent was overwhelming, Lionpaw thinks. They are in their house. The intruder's scent was overwhelming.
Who's the intruder here?
Yeah. Like that's especially relevant here. They just went into their house uninvited.
And with bad intent.
Yeah, they're literally trying to fight them.
Ugh. Okay, yeah, and the plan is to yowl like a bunch of badgers is after us.
Yeah, Pebble does not know what badgers are.
Breezepaw describes them as big, scary animals with teeth.
That's like most animals. That describes a beaver and a fox
Mhm.
and a sheep and a cow and a horse and a two-leg.
Yeah, I think that's all of them.
And a mountain lion.
Oh yeah,
That's a pretty important one.
they're very scary. I don't think there's any bears in Warriors.
Yeah, I don't remember ever seeing or hearing about a bear. Why would there be a bear there? Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't think they would be there.
They don't live over there.
No.
But they have stoats. Or maybe
Oh yeah.
ferrets? Ferrets or stoats? I can't remember, but I read one Warriors book, and I can't remember which one it was, where the antagonists were like pure white stoats or something that lived
Oh
in
my god, I
tunnels.
don't remember that. I don't think I read that. That's so cool.
It was very strange. I don't think I finished
Hmm.
it.
Oh. Okay. So they do the plan, they flush all the cats out, and then like the intruders escape their home and are met with a bunch of other cats who shred them up.
It's really like imagine you're just and you know that like the mountain, the tribe and the clans are dangerous, but one day you're just in your home and then you get flushed out and attacked.
Yeah, that would suck.
Oh, so he's hearing Tiger Star?
Yeah, here's where he hears a lion paw now. His head whipped around. Had he really heard Tiger Star? Yeah, I guess so. He's just like there.
Kind of weird.
I had totally forgot about all of that stuff.
But I thought that I thought that like StarClan can't doesn't go to the mountains, so I don't know why the Dark Forest would.
I don't know. Did he actually hear it, or was it just his imagination?
I guess we'll never know.
Yeah. I don't even remember what the timeline is. Like, Lionpaw was being trained by Tiger Star, right?
Yeah.
And I guess that's still going on after this and before it.
Yeah. I think so.
Hmm.
'Cause-
That really didn't come up much in this book.
yeah, huh. Well, I just don't remember.
So the next thing, it says, yowling in fury, Lionpaw leaped on top of him, biting down hard on his neck. Squalling in pain and shock, Flick reared up, etc.
Oh, squalling? Is that a
Yeah,
real word? I mean, all I think of is
like a snow
yeah, that's all
squall.
I think of. I guess it's just a cat noise, like meow wow wow.
Yeah. I guess no, I just looked it up and it is just like a baby squalling in their crib.
Oh, okay.
Like squealing and yelling.
That's what it. Yeah, okay. I guess that's what Flick was doing. These cats are getting seriously hurt. Well, not Lion Paw.
Yeah. These cats are like, there's something fundamentally wrong with my leg.
They are like that. I love saying that.
Yeah, it's great.
A lion paw. I feel like he's not actually attacking very many cats. Like I thought,
Yeah, he's doing a lot of observing.
yeah. We get a few descriptions of cats that he's fighting, but for some reason I was expecting like him describing like going into furious battle mode and like barely seeing who he was attacking and like just attacking everyone and so much attacking.
Yeah, but it seems very focused,
Yeah.
at least so far here.
I was seeing Hawk Frost, maybe? No.
Yeah, think. The whisper came again, and this time Lionpaw could picture Hawkfrost's ice blue eyes. So I don't know if that actually is those cats or if it's just
His internalized
in his head.
voices of them.
Yeah.
No, we do get a little passage about how attacky he is, but it's not very long.
We do get this description of him hurling himself into the fight again. He could hear the blood pounding inside him. He felt as if he had the strength of 20 cats. He felt alive, more than ever before. As one cat after another fled from his raking claws, he knew this was what he had been born for.
Yeah, so like this description following the focused like one by one cats, like descriptions of what moves he uses against these cats and stuff. Versus this like the blur of battle.
Yeah.
I don't know. Just not connected.
Yeah, I definitely agree.
And then it's over before we know it.
Yeah, Brambleclaw's like, Lion Paw, stop, it's over. Like, they're all gone, they're defeated, we won.
Then Lion Paw's first reaction was disappointment because he liked
Yeah.
being violent.
Yeah, he liked it.
He actively liked it.
No more of that wonderful coordination of muscles, teeth, and claws. No more of the light of fear in his opponent's eyes as they fled.
Like, why is he taking such joy in this?
Yeah. And now he's like covered in blood.
How did this happen all of a sudden? Like, we get a big chunk that we didn't talk about or something?
I guess it just happened here and there throughout the battle.
Apparently his stomach heaved at the stench of the blood.
Yeah, yucky. So then I guess a few of the intruders come out after being defeated, and they say the stuff about like respecting their borders and whatnot.
For now.
Do they stay there? What happens?
Well, I guess we don't really get to know, but I assume they stay there.
I don't even know. So then they're like heading back. Pebble's eyes were gleaming. Did you see them run? She mewed. I always knew the clans would sort out the tribe's problems, Breezepod told her loftily. You'll be grateful to us forever.
Oh, Breezepaw, don't say that.
Jesus, shut up. It's so rude. Should we move on?
Okay, yeah. Chapter 29. Breezepaw doesn't go to the battle party because he's bad at fighting. Instead, he mopes around the cave with Stoneteller, who apparently is also bad at fighting or something, and gets visited by Rock, who tells him things. Then the fighters come back to the waterfall, and Lionpaw says he isn't hurt. Upon closer inspection, he isn't hurt. Then J-Paw starts telling his siblings the prophecy story.
Yeah. I think a Stoneteller is really old. He's like gonna die soon.
Oh, that's why he wasn't
He's an
breathing.
elder. I think so.
Yeah, that makes sense because in the next books doesn't no, that's a different thing. Never mind.
I don't know.
So then in the wiki, it's J-Paw's point of view.
J-Paw waits in the cave, worried about his siblings.
He goes to the cave of pointed stones and finds Stoneteller there. He asks if the tribe of Endless Hunting have sent word.
Rock comes to J-Paw, but cannot be seen by Stoneteller. He tells him that the battle has been won, and that all of them can go home. J-Paw figures out that the tribe originated from the lake where the clans were now settled. He also knows that the prophecy came from when Rock lived.
Rock confirms this and says that they have been expecting the three for a long time and now they have come.
Or have they?
Well,
Hollypaw yowls for J-Paw to come quickly in the main cave. He hurries over to her and then Lionpaw, but identifies the blood as other cats.
I forgot the apostrophe.
The blood is other cats, not other cats' blood, or from other cats. The blood is other cats.
Well, that's how J-Paw identified it. Hollypaw's confused at how he could have so few wounds.
J-Paw begins to tell them about the prophecy that he learned of moons ago. Wow, yeah.
End of spoiler warning.
Yep.
That's because that's it. Whole book.
Wow, okay.
So we start off with J-Paw just existing. He goes over to drink some water. He doesn't drink it from the pool of fresh water, though. He licks up a few icy drops where they trickled from the rock into the pool of fresh water.
Mm-hmm.
It's really such a cat thing to do. Like, I feel like cats always choose the grossest or the strangest
Yeah.
spots of
Instead
water.
of the pool of water, you're licking the wall.
Maybe there
Yeah,
was some
minerals.
tasty salt or something on the wall.
Oh, so Stone Teller's there. He goes into the cave of pointed stones.
J-Paw asks if there's word from the tribe of endless hunting.
And Stone Teller's like, none. A pang tore through J-Paw's belly, sharp as thorns. He knew that Stone Teller had lied to his tribe about the tribe of endless hunting. He had tried to manipulate the tribe into choosing to flee, to show Brambleclaw and the clan cats how little influence they had. But his plan had failed. The tribe had chosen to fight and left him here to face the knowledge that if they survived, it would be without the support of their ancestors. Wow. So I guess he's feeling that pain from Stone Teller because of his powers.
Okay, that makes more sense, yeah.
I think so, yeah. What is up with the tribe of endless hunting, though? Why are they being like that?
I don't know. I mean, really, it doesn't make sense. What have they got to lose? They helping,
Yeah.
supporting whatever decisions they think are best. They've just given up.
Mm-hmm. It makes... I feel like the most valuable way they could be is, provide advice and support, not give up, and not just, tell them everything to do. Just be there with wisdom and guidance. They're just
Yeah.
not doing it. Do your job.
They don't want to do their job. Oh, well, he's just standing there, Stone Teller. And then Rock appears, and they're having a conversation with Stone Teller still in the room.
Yeah. Can Stone Teller just hear J-Paw talking to himself? Is it all in J-Paw's head? I bet it's all in J-Paw's head.
Oh, yeah, yeah. And so Rock says that the battle was won.
Mm-hmm.
They can go home now.
Yeah.
Which seems like a strange, I don't know how Rock knows that, first of all.
Or
And
cares.
why Rock would want to deliver that J-Pod. He's gonna find out in 2 minutes anyway.
Yeah. He does say StarClan did not send you, and the tribe of endless hunting did not summon you. And goes on to say, the tribe is not a clan with experience of defending its territory, and the trespassers have no code of honor that will make them keep their word.
And we have come for nothing, J-Pod asked. Rock said no, because you've learned stuff.
It's a learning experience. God. I'm a bit confused about this whole thing.
About Rock saying
Yeah, all this
not a
stuff.
waste of time because you've learned stuff.
Yeah, all this, and because the prophecy didn't come from StarClan. Where did the prophecy come from? Why is Rock doing all these things? What is his motivation?
Yeah.
Why is he like the way he is?
like,
His
misshapen.
his bulging eyes.
Every time Rock appears, we get to hear bulging eyes.
Yeah.
Um,
Oh, so J-Pod does say, you knew the tribe cats before they came here, didn't you? They came from the lake. And Rock is surprised. Yes, how did you know?
how did he know? That's really smart of J-Paw.
So apparently it was the pool in the mountains that the tribe spirit showed him. Because it's like the moon pool.
Oh,
I don't know.
okay. I like it. They would have found it, and it would have seemed just like home, I guess.
Yeah.
The prophecy comes from when you all lived together, doesn't it?
So yeah, I guess so. But like, where did it come from? Did it come from the ancestors of the cats around the lake? Did it come from Midnight?
I would love for it to have come from Midnight.
Yeah. Was Rock just like a normal cat around the lake?
Do we even know?
I don't
Ever?
know.
I don't know. Who is Rock?
And then Rock is like, the others deserve to know too, and then Hollypaw's calling for him, so it stops.
Yep.
Yeah.
So we've got the whole. I feel like this part is kind of annoying.
Mm.
Like, why don't you just listen to Lionpaw when he says he's not hurt? He says I'm fine like multiple times.
Yeah, like don't cats get blood on them from other cats all the time? In battles?
Uh-huh. It's normal.
Yeah.
It's not maybe not the quantity that he had.
Yeah.
But really, like, if he says he's not hurt, then believe him.
Yeah. And J-Paw is like shocked and very worried.
He knows that Lionpaw's fur.
Yeah. It's thick with clotted with drying blood. We've got to get this off him, he mewed. How can I tell what's underneath all that?
So they lick it off him, they eat it. Oh, can you hear anything? Misty's on the table.
Oh, really? Oh, cute kitty. Say something. That was you. That
I'm
was
trying
you.
to get her. Usually when I meow, she might meow more likely.
Meow.
Yeah, Misty. She's not doing it. She's just sniffing. So
They do just like go to the waterfall where there's some spray.
but not like cat
It's not like he
spray.
takes a shower. They do
No, he
still
just
lick it off.
stands there.
It helps, but it's still yuck. Shut up and let me lick, Hollypaw says.
Oh gosh, that's so gross. They're just eating all this blood.
Yeah. And yeah, they're like really surprised that he's okay.
Yeah.
I guess it was a very impressive feat.
Not get hurt.
hmm This is like the end.
Yeah, so it's just such a weird place to end the book.
Yeah.
There's no like then they returned home or anything.
hmm
They
It's
just
like,
have this conversation.
yeah. And we don't even get the conversation.
We don't get the important one.
Like, this is just a battle. The whole book has been like around this issue. But obviously they're gonna win. Like, that's how warriors works.
Yeah. Especially with the clan on their side.
Yeah.
Oof.
Yeah. So like this book was worse than I remembered, I think.
Yeah.
Like, where was them figuring out their powers? The plot barely advanced the whole entire book.
All they did was go to the mountains. Oh, we get the last paragraphs. J-Pot tries to explain these weird things about how the prophecy something. Basically, it just ends on there's something I have to tell you.
Yeah.
Dot. I would have liked to have seen this conversation. It's like the interesting stuff.
Yeah, if I remember right, in the next book, like, we don't get it. But Hollypaw and Linepaw already know when they're traveling back.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I think it starts when they're back already, but maybe they're traveling back.
Yeah, I don't know.
Anyway, how would you rate this book?
I would rate it 1.5 cats with rabies out of 5 cats with rabies.
Oh, that's terrible. I
Yeah.
think it is pretty bad though.
I think this is the worst Warriors book I've ever read. I'm ready to say that.
Yeah, well, I didn't like Firestar's Quest, but this one is so boring.
Yeah, I think at least it's interesting in terms of like going to
The
this new place
rats.
and the whole other clan. Yeah, the rats are great.
Well, I got bored with that one, but this one is even worse. I mean, I can't say confidently that it's my least favorite, but I can't think of any one that is worse.
Yeah, definitely me neither. Although I feel like SkyClan's density is like worse than Firestar's Quest.
Oh, how I forgot about SkyClan's density.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ugh. 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 Ugh.
All right, well, we're not done with the book yet.
Okay, read the. What is it called?
The Colophon.
Read that.
Okay. About the author. Aaron Hunter is inspired by a love of cats and a fascination with the ferocity of the natural world. As well as having great respect for nature in all its forms, Aaron enjoys creating rich mythical explanations for animal behavior, shaped by her interest in astrology and standing stones. She's also the author of the Seekers series. Visit www.authortracker.com for exclusive information on your favorite HarperCollins author.
We should do it.
Yeah, let's do it. This book is pretty old. 404 not found.
Oh no! No authortracker.com.
And it redirects to the HarperCollins website. Alright, do we want to alternate? You can take the next part.
Warriors. Book 1, Into the Wild. Book 2, Fire and Ice. Book 3, Forest of Secrets. Book 4, Rising Storm. Book 5, The Dangerous Path. Book 6, The Darkest Hour.
Warriors, the New Prophecy. Book 1, Midnight. Book 2, Moonrise. Book 3, Dawn. Book 4, Starlight. Book 5, Twilight. Book 6, Sunset. And about that, I have to say, I really like the titles in the first two arcs.
Yeah, me too. I guess I've thought the most about them. Like, I haven't,
Yeah.
I've given them the most thought, but the later ones, I don't even care what the title is.
Mm-hmm.
Warriors, Power of 3. Book 1, The Sight. Book 2, Dark River.
Warriors manga. The Lost Warrior. Warriors Refuge. Warriors Return. The Rise of Scourge.
Those Gray Stripe books? What are those?
I think they are the Grey Stripe mangas, and then The Rise of Scourge, which I think maybe we had those.
Definitely Rise of Scourge.
Yeah.
Warriors Specials. Warriors Field Guide. Secrets of the Clans. Warriors Super Edition. Firestar's Quest. Warriors. Cats of the Clans.
Was Firestar's Quest the first Super Edition?
Well, I don't. Not chronologically.
No, but like that's the only one. Like that was all the books. It was such a different
Well,
time.
yeah.
We just read all the books that existed then.
Okay, yeah.
Hmm.
I guess that was the first one then.
Wow.
Well, I think Blue Star's Prophecy is the best one.
I think so.
Actually, my favorite Warriors book.
Yeah, I have really fond memories of it too.
Maybe it's just because it's the first one I read, but I really liked it.
Yeah. Credits: Typography by Ray Chappell. Jacket art, copyright 2008 by Wayne McLaughlin. Jacket design by Hilary Zuricki. Hilary Zuricki.
Copyright. This is so boring.
We're finding stuff to talk about.
Copyright
Though.
Warriors, Power of 3, Outcast. Copyright 2008 by Working Partners Limited. All rights reserved under international and Pan-American copyright conventions. The payment of the required fees, you have been granted the non-exclusive, non-transferable right to access and read the text of this ebook on screen.
Oops! Don't tell anybody. We didn't do that.
No part of this text may be reproduced, transmitted, downloaded, decompiled, reverse engineered, or stored in or introduced into any information storage or retrieval. I feel like we broke these rules.
We definitely did.
In any form or by any means, whether electronic or mechanical, now known or hereinafter invented without the express written permission of HarperCollins eBooks. Adobe Acrobat ebook reader, March 2008, ISBN 9780061651250 1098765431.
What a great time for Misty to meow.
She got bored of it. I'm so glad you heard that.
That was great. I really liked that part. That's actually one of my favorite parts of the book.
The part where we learned that we did bad.
Yeah.
Well, they should put it at the beginning then.
Yeah, honestly. How can we be at fault? Maybe we should read the beginning of the books too.
Yeah. But we don't want to lose too many listeners. We only have like 10.
Yeah. Okay, about the publisher. I wonder if this is different from Into the Wild. Australia. HarperCollins Publishers, Australia. Pty Limited.
What does that
25.
mean?
I don't know. Short for something. 25 Ryde Road, P.O. Box 321, Pymble, New South Wales, 2073, Australia. http://www.harpercollinsbooks.com.au harpercollinsebooks.com/au.au Canada, HarperCollins Publishers Limited, 55 Avenue Road. I remember that. I definitely remember that. Suite 2900, Toronto, Ontario. M5R3L2, Canada.
I do not know what those are.
HarperCollinsEbooks.ca. New Zealand. HarperCollins Publishers, New Zealand Limited. P.O. Box 1. I remember that. They have P.O. Box 1.
What is the chances of that? That is amazing.
Auckland, New Zealand. HarperCollins ebooks.co.nz. United Kingdom. HarperCollins Publishers Limited. 7785 Fulham Palace Road, London, W6 8JB UK. www.uk.harpercollinsebooks.com. Interesting web address there. www.uk.
Oh no,
Yeah.
there's no dot?
I feel like co.uk is like totally a thing, but different here.
Huh.
Okay, United States, HarperCollins Publishers Incorporated. 10 East 53rd Street, New York, New York. 10022. HarperCollinsEbooks.com.
Wow.
And that is the end of the book.
We read it. Well, maybe not the first. That's okay.
Who would read that? It's so boring. So, next I thought we could just do our favorite and least favorite parts of the episode.
Okay.
I really liked reading the copyright information.
Oh god, I hated that. It was so boring. I liked when J-Paw figured out that the Pawedcats came from the lake or whatever.
Yeah, I did like that.
I didn't like Breezepaw.
Yeah, Breezepaw, rude, gross. I wish he would stay here instead of Stormfur.
Maybe it would teach him a thing or two.
Yeah. I thought there was some like actually good writing in some points, but nothing that I can pick out right now.
Mm-hmm. So, are you gonna choose the copyright information as your favorite part?
Yeah, I am.
Oh. If I'm just reading for fun, I never read that part.
Yeah, me too. As for my least favorite part, I'm not actually sure. Um, I know you said all the fussing about Lion Paw when he gets back to the cave. That's probably yours.
Annoying. I didn't particularly like reading the battle either.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think I minded reading the battle. Honestly, as far as chapters in this book go, these are pretty good ones.
Oh, I agree. Like, they're not really boring. That is a lot more than I can say for pretty much the entire book.
Yeah. Okay. So I mean, we kind of talked about the book as a whole, but I put down like review book as a whole, and then look again at the wiki article for the book. Should be probably be fun.
Hmm.
So yeah, I mean, I didn't like the book.
Yeah, I mean, didn't like it. It was really weird. It
Yeah, horrible pacing.
ends really weird.
Yeah.
I mean, they spent like half the book not even on the journey.
Mm-hmm. And it just felt like they were doing nothing when they were back at the clans.
Yeah, they were just hanging out.
Mm-hmm. Like there were some good, like small parts of it were good. I really one standout chapter for me was when I think it was Lion Paw and Bramble Pelt. No, what? Not Bramble Pelt. Bramble Claw. um, when they go to Shadow Clan camp to get Tawny Pelt, and Tawny Pelt just like abandons her kits right away eagerly.
Oh, that was a good thing to remember.
Yeah. I'm noticing Stripes, his cats, and the tribe are featured in the prologue. That's just like right at the beginning of the article. Does Stripes come back in other books?
I don't think so.
No, it doesn't look like it. Mistake about Stripes. He's mistakenly been called Black. Did you know?
I did not know.
The quote for Stripes in his article is also, "This is about life and death. If necessary, our life and your death."
Oh, I loved that line.
Yeah.
He just said that.
Okay, and the author for this was Cherith.
What? I'm usually a fan of Cherith,
Mm-hmm.
but maybe she didn't have a great outline to work with this time.
Yeah. I never really remember like who wrote what book. So like I don't know who my favorite one is. But it looks like she wrote Forest of Secrets, A Dangerous Path, and The Darkest Hour, which I do remember liking a lot.
Yeah.
And she wrote 5 out of 6 of The New Prophecy.
Whoa, really?
Yeah.
That's kind of surprising for some reason. I guess I always assumed that like Kate Carey wrote most of them, and then Cherith Baldry wrote a few scattered around, but no.
Yeah. Alright. What else? We should definitely look over the mistakes portion again. Oh wait, praise. Okay. ALA Booklist said, a suspenseful adventure story that urges readers onward. No. I must say no. Publishers Weekly said, action-packed. What?
I beg to differ.
If this is about warriors as a whole, maybe. Certain to please any young reader who has ever wondered what dreams of grandeur haunt the family cat.
Well, isn't that one for the first book only? Because I remember reading that before.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know about these quotes here. Okay, so yeah, we should totally go over the trivia and mistakes sections again. I know we did that at the beginning, but now that we've read the whole book, maybe we'll have different things to say. Author statements. Cherith Baldry has said the title of Outcast is a reference to Stormfern Brook and how they are outcasts from the tribe of Rushing Water.
Oh, we were right.
Shocking. Interesting facts. The back cover of Outcast can be seen in the Law & Order SVU episode Surrendering Noah on Olivia Benson's bookshelf at 3924. I love that. Okay, and then mistakes. For the third time, Heavy Step appears in the Allegiances, although he died in Sunset. J-Paw is mentioned with black fur. I don't remember that happening.
Oh, huh.
Stormfur is again mentioned with blue eyes. I also don't remember that.
I wouldn't have complained about that.
Yeah. Stoneteller is mentioned with gray fur.
What is it? Gray-brown?
I don't know. I feel like if you asked me what color he is, I probably would have said gray, to be honest.
Oh. I think I would have said brown.
Rain that rattles on stones is mentioned as gray. I don't even know who that is, so.
She's clear.
Okay. Clear? What do you mean she's clear?
She's the color of rain.
Okay. Squirrel Flight is mentioned participating in a battle she is not present for. Outcast page 306. I do remember seeing Squirrel Flight's name in the battle. She wasn't there.
Oh, wow.
But we didn't catch it in the moment.
Yeah, huh.
And Brooke is mentioned with amber eyes.
The whole eye color thing, like, so easy to.
That's the
not
majority
remember.
of the mistakes.
Yeah.
I'm just, oh god. This is like my favorite part of the whole podcast experience, reading these mistakes. I'm just looking ahead, and I see one that I absolutely noticed in Sunrise, which is Ashfoot is mistakenly called Ashfur.
Oh yeah, I know that one. Tell me another.
Jay Feather doesn't have a description in the Allegiances for Sunrise.
Oh.
For Sunrise, Heavy the last book in this arc, Heavy Step is listed in the Allegiances, despite dying twice already.
Oh no, what is up with Heavy Step?
Heavy Step is in every single one of the mistakes for Power of 3.
He was never removed.
Oh my god. Let's look at mistakes in standalone graphic novels. The Rise of Scourge.
Okay.
Ruby's foreleg is miscolored as black and white.
That's miscolored?
I guess. I don't have no idea who Ruby is.
I think it's one of Scourge's siblings.
Well, apparently Ruby is a pale-colored she-cat.
Wow, what a grave mistake.
The only other mistake for The Rise of Scourge is throughout the manga novel, cats are shown to have either 3 or 4 toes.
How many toes do cats have?
5 usually, but we definitely see 6 sometimes.
Okay.
Oh my god, whatever Winds of Change is has like 20 mistakes.
Oh no.
And most of them are not about coloration.
What are they? I want to hear them. What is this book?
I have no idea. I've never heard of Winds of Change. I guess it's a manga?
Is it a Wind Clan book?
It features Mudclaw following the Great Journey and the clan's arrival at the lake. Oh, I guess I have heard of that, actually.
Oh,
It was
yeah,
published. It was published like a year ago.
Okay.
The fact that The Rise of Scourge was published ages ago and has 2 mistakes, and The Winds of Change was published a year ago and has so many, says a lot.
Yep. They're just rushing through them.
Yeah. Okay, actually there are a lot of coloration issues. But also it looks like there's things that contradict the main series.
Okay.
In Starlight, Crowfeather is visually appalled when One Whisker orders him to escort Leafpaw back to the camp, but in Winds of Change, they appear affectionate.
Oh, the same scene, but told in different ways.
Yeah. There's quite a few of these. Which, like, how, like, just read the books? How did all these mistakes happen?
Yeah, I mean, if you're reading the books to know what scenes like all the cats were present for, you should know what happens in the scenes.
Yeah. And then I love this one at the end. The speech bubble for Tallstar at the bottom panel has outlines overlapping.
That's a mistake. Wow. Who
Yeah.
finds mistakes like that?
Oh, I love that. Do we have anything else to talk about with Outcast? Or are we just done?
I wish that when I chose a random book that it was not this one.
Yeah. Although, I mean, when we're doing it for the podcast, like, we're not really reading for the enjoyment of reading the book. I'm trying to find funny things to talk about,
Yeah, well,
which it did have some, for sure.
that's true.
Remember my sore tail?
Okay, well, you have better memory than I do, even though you can't remember 5 minutes ago.
Wow. So what are we gonna do next?
Did we decide this last episode?
I don't know if we were recording, but I remember. I don't know. I remember talking about deciding it, but I don't remember deciding it.
I feel like we did, but now I can't remember what we were gonna do.
Hmm.
Why don't we do a little children's story?
Yeah, I would like to do a little children's story.
Just as an interlude.
Yeah, I would love to. I mean, it's such a good collection of stories. I'd love to just do one every time in between books. The other
Yeah.
thing is, though, like, should we do a story about cats each time instead?
Oh, yeah. Because most of those. Why don't we just insert a cat into each one?
Okay, that's a good idea. Do we want to pick our next Warriors book now, or wait until after our next episode?
Well, I'm thinking we could do one from another arc that we haven't done yet. Like, we did one from the first arc, one from the third. We could do second arc, fourth arc.
Could do Super Edition. You could do something else. We could use a random generator.
Yeah.
Like, I had a list of Warriors, all the Warriors books, like when my school was getting all of them. It doesn't have all of them, but
We could, yeah, I mean, I'd be happy to just choose a random one from that.
okay, well, let's do it. Okay, 15. It's Outcast. It's literally this book.
Oh no!
There was a 1 in 80 chance for that to happen.
That is horrifying.
I don't want to do it again.
Choose another.
Okay.
Better not be Into the Wild, right?
It's Warriors Tales from the Clans.
Oh, I don't want to do that.
We can pick something else.
Yeah, I want to do a real book.
Okay. It's Thunder Rising.
Oh no, no! I cannot do that. I'm sorry.
What if we, I don't know. Do we want to just do a super edition or a main story? Maybe let's just pick from that.
I'm okay with either. What do you think?
Yeah, either. Let's do a random number generator for that. 1 is regular story, 2 is super edition.
Okay.
It's 2, so super edition.
Okay. There's so many to choose from now.
Are we choosing one? Or random?
Try random. Better
It's
not be.
SkyClan.
No, no, no!
It's SkyClan's Destiny.
God. Okay, I'd be willing to do Treasure's Quest. But I don't know. Okay.
There's also other podcasts that have done it, though.
Has anyone
Should we
done
be unique
SkyClan's
and stand
Destiny?
out? I
By
don't know.
doing this one? Yes, okay. You know what? It'll be amusing because there's rats in it, right?
Probably. Honestly, though, like maybe we should pick something that's like actually good.
You could choose like Crooked Star's Promise or
Yeah.
Yellow Fangs. What's the one with Yellow Fang?
Yellowfang's Secret.
Yeah, those ones were
There's
good.
Tallstar's Revenge, Bramblestar's Storm, Mothflight's Vision, Hawkwing's Journey, Tigerheart's Shadow, Crowfeather's Trial, Squirrelflight's Hope, Greystripe's Vow?
Can't believe how many there are.
Yeah. Greystripe's Vow does sound interesting to me, though.
Okay, I've never read it. We could do that. It'll be fun.
The thing is, it does flash back between his time as deputy during Firestar's quest and his time as an elder following Veil of Shadows. Is the problem.
Why is that a problem?
Which, like, what is Veil of Shadows? We don't know what happened.
Oh, Veil of Shadows. Every time I keep getting that confused with Vision of Shadows.
Oh,
They sound so
yeah.
similar. Okay, yeah, that is a problem.
Let's do Crooked Star's Promise then.
Okay. Though I think I just read that. Might be a little boring.
Do you want to do that then? Well, let's. What if we pick like Tallstar's Revenge?
Okay. I think I've read that, but it was a while ago.
Okay.
All Stars Revenge. Yes, I'm happy with that.
We finally decided we're doing Tallstar's
That
Revenge.
took a while. I feel like this has been a long recording.
Yeah. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.